To start off this makeup look, I'm going to be using the Benefit Porefessional just to prime and have a flawless finish to my foundation. Then to add some hydration back into my face, I'm going to be using this Rose Water Spray. And then to hydrate my lips, I'm using the Rosy Lips Vaseline. I'm not really going to be specific with brand names and stuff throughout the video, as much at least, but I will have everything in the description as always. So I'm just going to be buffing in some foundation and some concealer how I would usual, just to have a base going before we get on into the eyes and everything else. Going in with the Mercier translucent powder, I'm just going to set everywhere that I highlighted with the concealer as usual, and also the rest of my face. And I'm also going to bake the sides of my nose and down the bridge of my nose just to have a slight contour before we actually go in and contour my nose. This is just a preference, but obviously you guys can do whatever you'd like. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face before we go on and move into bronzer. So for bronzer, I am using all 4 colors in this e.l.f. bronzer palette, and I'm going to really bronze my face, guys. I'm not going to be precise with this either. This is a Halloween look, so you can really do whatever you feel like. And I know that gypsies and fortune tellers are just very bronzy and dewy and glowy, but they do have very bronzy skin is what I've noticed. So I'm going to hella bronze my face, guys. And for contour, I'm going to be taking this middle shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette just to add a little more depth to the cheekbones and down my neck as well, so that my face doesn't look too dark compared to my neck, even though it looks quite opposite on camera, but believe me, it matches. And then for a highlight, I'm going to go ham and apply this MAC Soft and Gentle all over my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, everywhere. And I'm really going to apply it a lot to the apples of my cheeks, because the reference picture that I used, she had a lot on the apples of her cheeks. To prime my eyes, I'm going to apply MAC Soft Ochre all over the lids. This does not budge or crease, so if you do try this look out for Halloween or a Halloween party, your shadows will not move or crease, girl. It's going to stay on all night. So going in with the Morphe Picasso palette, I'm going to be taking this white shade and apply a lot on the brow bone, and then I'm going to mix this purple and dark blue and start adding this like crazy in the crease, and I'm going to really just be messy about it. I'm not going to be precise at all with this eye look. Then taking the red shade, I'm just going to buff out all of those colors. And then going in with all 3 of these shades that I'm pointing to, so the blue, the purple, and then this darker blue, I'm going to add this all over the lid. So I'm going to apply the purple one first, then the lighter blue one, and then apply the darker blue one, and then just blend them out together with no excess product on the brush, just blending them out seamlessly. With that same brush and those same 3 colors, I'm just going to bring it into the inner tear duct of my eye, and then also bring it and buff it out to my lower lash line. And then to repeat the same step, I'm just going to buff it all out with that same red shade. Taking a combination of the red and dark blue shade, I'm going to just start making some veins all over my eye. You can use a liner or really anything like paint or anything, but I didn't want it to be too harsh, so I used a mixture of shadows. Going in with the Makeup Geek black eyeliner pencil, I'm going to line my lower lash line or my waterline. And then taking the black shadow from the Morphe palette, I'm just going to buff it out some more. Then with some black gel liner, I'm just going to give myself a slight wing. This is just more of a thinner wing, just to give my eyes more of an almondy shape. This is where you can definitely do your own design, but I did use the exact reference picture. So I'm going to be making a full moon and 2 half moons on the side of the full moon. Or these are crescent moons, not half moons, but you get the gist. So I'm going to shade it out with some black shadow first, just to create an outline, because we are going to be buffing shades like here. I'm going to be taking a purple and filling in the gaps, then taking the lighter blue and just buffing it all out, and I'm going to do that just throughout all of the gaps, like I said. Like with my eyes, I am just going to keep repeating the same steps and shading and then buffing out with the red color, but my main colors are just the purple, the blues, and the reds. So I'm going to be taking this Gold Infallible Shadow by L'Oreal, and then I'm going to be dipping my brush in some setting spray, or spraying my brush with some setting spray just to emphasize the color, and filling in the moons with this shade. And then I thought, why not emphasize the gold? So I'm taking MAC's Pigment in Melon, and I'm just going to pack this on top. I'm not going to spray it or add some glitter glue. I'm just going to pat it on top of the gold color. And then I'm going to go back in with the black shadow and outline again over the moons just to emphasize the black. So here I'm just shading the full moon. I did see the reference picture and saw that she shaded the full moon just to look a lot more dimensional and cool. So I'm going to be taking this glitter liner to act as an adhesive for the actual glitter by itself. And then I took my Too Faced Glitter Insurance and applied this to my lashes and applied glitter to my lashes. You can definitely get false lashes that have glitter on them, but it didn't look like she was wearing any lashes in the picture. She just looked like she had glitter all over her lashes, so I decided to get fun with it, and I really liked the way it looked. It looked really cool. Taking the gold shade again, I'm just going to apply 3 little circles right under my brow bone. And then to line my lips, I'm going to be using MAC Plum lip liner and just line them and then give myself that little outer V going on. I did see the reference picture, like I said before. Always looked back at my reference picture throughout this whole look and just emphasized my lips like this. And then I also filled in the outer parts just to give myself an ombre lip. Taking Kathleen Light's Havana Nights from OFRA, I decided to add this in the middle and then blend it out with the brush just to, like I said, give myself an ombre lip. And right on top of that, I applied Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. And then that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to send me your recreations. Love you guys. Mwah.